Chris Bird.
And I'm Lori Leahy, we're from TTPM.
And this is the Playdate where you find the newest and coolest and funnest stuff. And do you know what that music was?
Maybe from the Midsummer Night's Dream?
It is. It's Mendelssohn's overture to the incidental music from Midsummer Night's Dream, one of my favorite pieces. And we chose that because Midsummer Night's Dream has a lot of characters known as fairies.
Fairies!
And we're talking about fairies today!
Woo! This is the My Fairy Garden line from PlayMonster. And it is all about incorporating nature and some imaginative play with cool fairy figures and different accessories. So basically, you've got 3 main play sets in this line, and as you can see, we are growing plants and flowers in them because they're plant kits! Easy to grow plant kits!
And you know, the thing is, now people go, well, why are there fairies and plants together? But there's lots of legend about that, all of that fairies live at the bottom of gardens. It's from literature. Of course, all the fairies in Midsummer Night's Dream, when they leave the court and go into the forest, that's where they encounter the fairies. So there's a whole legend and lore about fairies appearing where there are plants and growing things. So this is just taking that and taking it to the next step. And fairies have been really popular lately. There's been the fairy doors, there have been all kinds of things, and it's just a really magical way for kids to add a little imagination to their gardening play.
Yeah, exactly. So there's Lily Pond, Magical Cottage, and Tree Hollow, and they each come with soil discs that you just soak in water. You place it in the base of each play set. There's quick germinating seeds that you then plant. You get these really great little plastic gardening tools that you can use to help plant and kind of get your soil around. You can tilling.
You can prepare the soil.
And then, of course, you take your watering cans and you water your plants so that they grow. They need sunlight, of course, and there are instructions that give you tips on how best to get your plants to grow.
And you have features like this mushroom, which I think is going to...
It's like a self-watering mushroom.
It's going to actually rain on the plants, which is really kind of
And then
cool.
I like this because if you kind of like aim it right, the water goes down the leaf and into the little stream, and then the stream has holes in it so the water will come out and then water your soil that way too.
So there's actually a lot of play to it. Now I should point out that this takes 6 to 10 weeks to grow fully.
It's like
we just got them germinating here to be able to show you.
It's like 3 to 7 days for them to actually sprout, and ours took 3 days, which was really great. We were really impressed with that. But yeah, 6 to 10 weeks is what you're going to need to actually get them to bloom. And it does tell you in the instruction booklet, you get a variety of different seeds. And so there are some organic plants, like kale, I think was one of them. You've got salad bowl greens and escarole, but then there's also different flowers. There's black-seeded Simpson and forget-me-not indigo blue. So you're going to get a really nice variety of different stuff. And you can, of course, figure out where you want your plants or your plants to go by where you put your seeds. And you're going to want to figure out, because some of these come with different accessories, like this playset comes with a cute teacup playset house.
I love that.
Opens up, and then it's also a teacup. But you want to make sure that you're
it's probably a leaky teacup. It's got a little heart cut out there. So do not use this for tea. Use this as a house in your fairy garden.
But you want to make sure that you put it so that the flowers and stuff will grow around it instead of trying to come up inside of it. So it's just there's some strategic decor and design that you're going to be using as well.
Fairy landscape architect, junior landscape architect.
Yes. Oh, and then parents can put the kids to work when they're done. It also comes with this great sheet. The main play sets do that kind of go through the science behind how the plants grow, talks about chlorophyll and H2O and all of that good stuff.
Which is water.
And how the molecules separate. And so kids kind of get a science background, kind of explain to them what they're doing and how they're growing the plants as well.
But I also love that there's a lot of play involved in this.
Oh, yes.
There's a lot of play involved in it. I mean, the fairies have these sort of wires, which if you're a little bit further away, they kind of look invisible. So it looks like they're actually flying around the garden, and kids can make up all kinds of stories about them. And it's really sort of a little contained world. So it's sort of a play set with a story and all kinds of accessories. So it really combines sort of science play and mini doll play and all kinds of different things. And and they're also really cute. I mean, you can put them on your windowsill. Really they are self-contained. We do recommend that you probably put a dish or something waterproof underneath them because they can leak. They say sometimes they do, but
And some of the playsets do come with different accessories and different fairy figures, but if you want to expand that even more, you can purchase different accessory packs that come with different fairies and other woodland animal figures. There are actually 4 different fairy accessory packs, and then 4 just regular accessory packs where you get these really cool stones and colorful gems, because of course fairies like things that are shiny, so you can make different stone paths. Yes, don't you know that?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Chris.
I didn't know that. What do I know?
So it's just there are 4 different accessory packs, and just a great way to kind of like expand and add more decor to your garden play sets. And the play sets themselves are $14.99, $29.99, and $24.99, and then the accessories range from $5.99 to $7.99.
Right, and I want to point out too that this is not just a one and done kind of thing. So even though you can use regular potting soil and do it again and again, because probably at a certain point you're going to want to transplant some of these, thin them out, and put them in your real garden outside. But it's a great way to start things, and then you can try different things and just make a beautiful thing with it. It's really kind of cute.
Exactly. This is for ages 4 and up. It requires minimal help from mom and dad. Younger kids might need more help than the older kids, so it's going to be really satisfying for kids to be able to grow these plants on their own and then create their own fairy worlds.
And it's really cute. I mean, I love when you might not be able to see it, but there's all sorts of little cool details in here. You've got little characters like a little frog.
Freckles the frog.
Freckles the frog. When I used to spend summers in New Hampshire, and there were toads that were just about this size that we used to catch and run around with.
So cute.
I know they also would pee on you after you caught them, because that's what frogs do.
Well, this is a cleaner option.
This is a cleaner option. But again, really great, really wholesome play. Really fun for kids to watch and do, and learn a little patience as they watch it. That's the thing with these things. We see kids every day coming down to see, did it sprout yet? Did it sprout yet? And watching the whole process as they make up their stories. So
definitely,
that's the whole
My
line of them.
Garden.
My Fairy Garden. So I guess we should give some stuff away.
We should probably give some
stuff away. And guess what? Our prizes are kind of themed to this. But
let me move some of these water things out of the way.
You'll also, once we move these out of the way, you'll be able to make flowers yourself.
The secret word! All right, so let's see what we got.
Actually, you don't make flowers, you grow flowers.
Bluebell and Squeaks. We've got some of our fairy accessories.
We've got Laurel and the...
Ooh,
oh, look at this.
Nice.
What is this? Oh, this is the wishful well. This is
our stone. We took out that
fairy down.
Look, now you can see that the mushroom is leaking the water. And then you can make your own little gate.
Okay.
And then we've got all 3 of the play sets. Woohoo! This is really awesome.
This is a great prize package.
Yes, indeed.
It really is fun because, again, it's something that kids can do, as a break for other things. You can set it up and grow. It'd be great for back to school. So, Lori, how do they get these?
Go to TTPM.com and click on the Playdate, where you'll find all the rules to enter. It's always free to enter, and you have until 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursday, August 25th to enter the secret word, flowers. Don't put it on YouTube or any social media channels. You have to come to TTPM.com to enter. Woohoo!
Yay! And of course, you can see reviews of all of these at TTPM and more stuff later on. And we're going to leave you with a little more Midsummer Night's Dream. Have a great week. We'll see you next time.